Hey everybody, Zach again at newtutorial.com. Coming in and making a video for you today. I get lots of emails, and my political videos, I just can't stop making them sometimes. I have a great time, fun time making politic videos, and I did one the other day on Bernie Sanders, and all the Bernie Sanders, man, came out hard, for Bernie. Like, you don't understand the tax plan, you don't understand, it's not 90%, it's only marginal. So you have to make so much first, and then you get taxed at 90%. All right, so if that's the case, then if I have to make like first $1 million, and then I make $1 million, and then now I'm taxed at 90%. So if I make $1 million in like the first 6 months of working of the year, let's just say that I'm a rich businessman and I made a deal and I've got my first $1 million, woohoo, for the year, done. What incentive do I have to go back to work? What incentive do I have to hire other people to keep working for me? Because I have people working for me because I'm a big businessman and I make lots of money. And let's just say in 3 months I made my first $1 million. Now for the next 9 months, I don't need to work anymore because if I work, they're just going to take 90% of it away from me. So why should I work? Bernie Sanders is going to take 90% on top of my $1 million. So why should I even go to work? In fact, you know what? Hey, call everybody up. Tell them they're all laid off. They're all laid off. I don't need them anymore. I got my first $1 million. I'm done. Because if I work anymore, he's just going to take it all away from me. So call everybody up. Tell them they're fired. And if they're around next year, maybe I'll hire them again after the next tax season. I mean, is that really what Bernie Sanders wants? Because there's a lot of people who employ a lot of people who make their first $1 million of the year in the first few months. And what's the incentive? What's the point? Why should I go to work anymore? Why should I keep hiring people and making them work if I'm just going to be giving it all away to Uncle Bernie? Bernie Sanders. Might as well be Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders would make a better president than Bernie. At least Colonel Sanders runs a business, right? I mean, he knows how it works. What's Bernie ever done? He's been in politics forever. I hate politics, but I love railing on it. I like Trump, really I do. I'm not voting. I don't care about any of this stuff. But I like Trump only because he makes people so mad. And here's a guy who's been in business his whole life, has never been in politics, and the establishment hates his guts. The liberals hate his guts. The rhinos in Washington hate his guts. But he's got the only track record of success here. I mean, he's actually done stuff. What are these other guys done? I mean, Hillary Clinton ought to be in prison right now. Barack Obama ought to be impeached. Dude's going to start a civil war. Taking away people's guns and all this stuff. He's going to start a civil war. He ought to be in jail. It's just crazy. Bernie Sanders. he's like that crazy uncle who lives in your basement. Everyone knows he's there, but nobody wants to talk about him. All right, we'll leave it at that. Go home, read your Bible. Thanks.